The number of people in the United States who are getting federal welfare benefits topped 100 million. That's what we'll talk about today. Now, by welfare benefits, I mean means-tested government handouts. I do not include Social Security, do not include Medicare in that, do not include government pensions, do not include veterans assistance. These are means-tested government programs. Food stamps, earned income, and doesn't include the earned income tax credit. It's food stamps, it's Section 8 housing subsidies, children's feeding programs, welfare payments themselves, Medicaid, the programs designed for poor people. So the U.S. population is about 312 million. So 100 million, a third of this country, is now on welfare. You know, when Roosevelt in 36 said, I see a third of the nation ill-clothed, ill-housed, ill-fed. Well, now we see a third of the nation on welfare, dependent on government handouts. Now, when you add in Social Security and Medicare and veterans and the others, you're up at 50% get a check from the government. But that's different. They've paid into the system. They earned it. They're basically getting their money back plus something. But 1/3 are dependent on cash handouts. This number has almost doubled in the Obama presidency. The amount that we spend on welfare is literally twice what it was when Obama took office, defining welfare in this broader sense. And it shows no sign of abating. He is deliberately determined to sign up as many people as he can on food stamps and on other government programs, not because he wants them to eat better, but because he wants them to be politically dependent on the government. He wants there to be an incentive for them to come out and vote. He wants there to be a reason that they stay in line behind him and his regime. Handouts. We're increasingly becoming a nation, when you look at it, that in which nobody works. Only about 64% of the American people now work. Nobody pays taxes. Only 49% of Americans pay income taxes. And everybody gets a handout from the government. The stats we've just been talking about. We're not there yet, but if the trend lines of Obama's first term carry over into a second term, that's where we're going to be. This is a change of amazing proportions. Back in 1980, as recently as 1980, before Reagan took office, the welfare payments affected only 1/3 of the current levels, about 30 million people, or proportionately, depending on what the size of the country was. So that the number of people getting welfare proportionate to the population has tripled in the last 30 years. That has created a whole new paradigm in American history, welfare dependency. And it's historic, and it's very, very dangerous. That's how you end up like Greece. Thanks a lot.